Hi everyone, welcome back to Shirley's channel. Today, we're diving into another big boss of the journey to the West universe, the one and only Taisheng Laojin, also known as the Grand Supreme Elder Lord. You probably remember him, the old man who threw the Monkey King into his furnace, only to accidentally give him the Fire Eyes Golden Gaze upgrade. Yeah, that guy. In many adaptations, he's portrayed like a grumpy old professor in a magical lab, always being trolled by that mischievous monkey. But, is that really who he is? Today, let's pull back the curtain on this mysterious white-haired immortal, and see whether he's really just a clumsy lab supervisor, or the true CTO of Heaven, the ultimate god of divine technology. First, let's set the record straight. In Taoist mythology, Taisheng Laojun isn't just some random old man. He's the living embodiment of the Tao, the supreme cosmic principle itself. His status? Beyond words. But inside Journey to the West, his role is much more specific. He's not like the Jade Emperor, the CEO of Heaven, in charge of administration and divine politics. Laojun's job is different. He's the Chief Technology Officer, the head of research and development for the entire heavenly realm. Think of Heaven as a giant divine corporation. The Jade Emperor runs the company. Laojun runs the RD lab. His palace, the Doshui Palace, is basically Heaven's innovation hub, where he crafts elixirs, weapons, and all kinds of god-level tech. He doesn't make the laws. He makes the tools that make the laws possible. If the Jade Emperor rules the empire, then Laojun is the one who builds the engines that keep it running. So what exactly does this divine CTO produce? He has two main product lines, and both are essential for the entire system of Heaven. Product line 1, Immortality Technology, the Elixir of Life. Remember how the Jade Emperor and Queen Mother control the peaches of immortality? Those are natural, organic longevity resources. Laojun took another route, synthetic immortality. His elixirs are basically biotech engineering at a cosmic level. If the peaches are limited edition natural products, then his pills are lab-made super serums, crafted through alchemy and divine chemistry. This gives him a very special position in Heaven. He doesn't control the natural supply chain, he creates it. He can manufacture immortality itself. And in a world where eternal life is the ultimate currency, the one who can produce it wields unimaginable influence. Product line 2, Superweapon Development, Divine Artifacts. Now this is where things get wild. These aren't just swords and staffs. They're concept-level weapons infused with cosmic rules. Take the Diamond Snare, a glowing white ring that can capture any weapon or artifact. Basically the universe's ultimate disarm system. Or the Crimson Gourd and Jade Bottle. Say someone's name, and if they answer, they get sucked in and melted into nothing. That's not just power, that's control over causality itself. Then there's the Banana Leaf Fan, which can summon typhoon-level storms with a single wave. Not wind, not fire, actual atmospheric manipulation. And here's the fun part. Many of the most iconic weapons in Journey to the West were forged by him. The Monkey King's Golden Cudgel? Originally forged by Laojun. It was the divine measuring rod used by Yi the Great to control floods. Pigsy's Nine-Tooth Rake? Full name, Heavenly Golden Rake. Personally hammered by Laojun himself, with the help of 5 emperors and 6 celestial generals. So yes, the main heroes of the journey basically went adventuring, with weapons stamped, made by Laojun. He's like Tony Stark of the divine world. And his inventions? They don't depend on who's holding them. Even a minor celestial attendant with one of his gadgets can make top-tier gods sweat. Now, let's look at the Havoc in Heaven incident from Laojun's perspective. For him, this wasn't a war. It was a catastrophic lab security breach. Here's what the Monkey King did. He broke into the lab, stole and ate Laojun's entire stock of 9-turn elixirs, his most advanced immortality prototypes. Imagine someone hacking into Apple's lab and eating the M3 chips. Then, to make things worse, many of his experimental weapons ended up leaking into the mortal world. used later by various demons, causing chaos during the pilgrimage. That's classified tech going rogue. So when Laozi said, "Let me handle this. I'll refine him in my furnace," it wasn't just punishment. It was a scientific recovery project. He was literally trying to extract his lost research materials from inside the Monkey King. But we all know what happened. The experiment failed. Instead of being destroyed, the Monkey King came out stronger, with the Fire Eyes Golden Gaze power. It's ironic, but it shows something crucial. Laozi is a genius scientist, but not necessarily a great field operator. When variables go beyond lab control, even a god scientist can be outmaneuvered by chaos. So how powerful is he, really? Short answer, beyond comprehension. He rarely fights directly, but every time something linked to him appears, it changes the balance of the entire story. His assistants, his ox mount, even his leftover gadgets, can give the Monkey King a nightmare. That tells you everything. It's not that Laozi is weak. He simply prefers using systems and technology over brute force. He forms one point of a divine triangle of power. The Jade Emperor provides order, the Buddha provides wisdom and ideology, and Laozi provides infrastructure and energy, the very hardware that makes heaven work. He doesn't need political power. He is the power source. His lab, the Doshui Palace, is almost like an autonomous research institute. He collaborates with heaven, but remains independent, because no one can afford to control him. When you're the one building the engines of immortality, you don't need permission to exist. So next time you see some random demon wielding an overpowered artifact, take a guess. It probably came straight from Laozi's workshop. He's the quiet engineer of heaven, the inventor of eternity, the cosmic scientist who never brags, because he doesn't have to. And here's the question I'll leave you with. In a mythological world, what truly matters more? Administrative power or technological mastery? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's all for today's episode of Shirley's Strange Tales. I'm Shirley. If you like these deep dives into mythical figures, please like and subscribe. See you next time.